our third bonus episode.
We did it!
Yay!
No, we haven't done it yet. Whatever, doesn't
Three's
matter.
a nice number.
Three's a
We're
great
doing
number.
it.
It's happening. We're live
Yay!
to tape.
We're in the process.
So we are catching up with Pedro's song obligations. So we are going to be reviewing two songs that would have been coordinated with previous episodes. So the two songs we're going to listen to today are, Pedro.
Let's see. The first one is Kelly Watch the Stars by Air. And the second one is Sweetness by Yes.
So let's get right into it. Kelly Watch the Stars by Air. Pedro, tell us about it.
Not much to say about the song itself, because the song itself doesn't really have anything happen. I tried looking up the lyrics, and I got really confused when it just said, Kelly Watch the Stars, Kelly Watch the Stars, Kelly Watch the Stars.
I think those are the only lyrics.
Kelly Watch the Stars.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
That is it. The song itself it's actually not bad. In its repetitiveness and simple, like nothing dramatic happening, it is a great background song. I had it on a few times and I was just like, this is not bad. This is nice. But the highlight, what I love about this song, is the music video that accompanies it, which is one of the best things I've seen ever. Except for maybe the Cars music video was good too.
Yeah, the Cars music video is amazing.
But this one,
What?
it made the song make sense.
No, it didn't.
Exactly, because it didn't make much sense at all.
I don't.
So it made the song itself make more sense.
I don't.
Pedro, go on.
So, the music video is about these two women, one blonde, someone, whatever, they're playing ping pong in what can only be assumed is the Olympics or something like that. And they're going at it.
It's obviously the Olympics because it's the only competitive ping pong championship.
I suppose. They've got the world's best judge sitting there with his gray jacket and his big glasses, just flipping it, just the one guy sitting at the table flipping the cards over for the numbers. And yeah, these girls are going at it for ping pong. And we're clearly on one girl's side.
Kelly.
Kind
Kelly.
of. Kelly, yes, Kelly's side.
She's supposed to watch the stars.
She is. No, I think she's supposed to watch the ball. That's kind of what you do when you play ping pong. But she starts taking what's that word? Motivation? Drive? Something. From
Sure.
a vision of two young men, boys, teenagers, playing Pong.
See, I thought them playing Pong was them controlling the ping pong players.
Yeah, that's how I read it too, and it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I took it the other way, as she was controlling them.
That's weird.
Because
that doesn't make any sense.
Because she dies, and then the game turns off. And the game, it's not just like a game over, you lose, play again. The TV shuts down. So the girl, Kelly, while she's playing, and while she's either imagining or not these two boys playing Pong, gets just a huge just ball right at her face, at her head. And it kills her.
Which, is pretty doubtful.
No,
It's
I don't
a
know.
ping pong ball.
Do you see what her opponent threw that?
I feel like the ping pong ball would
thing
have broken before it killed her.
It hit her in the hair, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Let's not doubt this science. It's just mock bigger than life. Go on with the...
So she dies. Credit to the emergency response team. They were over, instantly. One guy needs to brush up on his CPR because he did not do compressions in the right spot.
Also, music video.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Also, they're dressed as tennis players.
So, when she dies, she's on the ground. You see a twinkle of a star in her eye. Her eye closes. You're like, oh shit, I think she dies. Because also her soul comes out of her body. And
That's
Sure,
the
right?
clue.
at that moment is when the TV shuts down. So she is definitely more real, or she supersedes the two boys playing Pong. There's no other way about it.
No, it works both ways.
I think
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it really does.
Like, if they're putting, what's the word? Anthropomorphizing the Pong sides
Right.
and having it be two, tennis pros going at it with fierce intensity. And if they're TV surges, then she would die until they kind of reset the game.
But the TV didn't surge. She died. Then the TV turned off. Then they look at each other all weird like.
Or it could be a surge.
And then it came back on after she was revived.
Or it could be a surge.
What, just because that guy hit his Pong on the video game ball so hard it surged the thing?
You've never had like a random circuit break.
She was on both of their sides too.
Adam has never looked more concerned.
Yeah, I will say, I don't really know what we're arguing about. Like,
when she wins the game, by the way, she wins. She gets revived and she gets right back onto it, which I thought was amazing. She just jumps up, let's play. The referee's like, all right, good job, your serve. Just like nothing happened. And when she wins, she's just like, yes. And then it cuts to her looking up at the stars, I suppose, even though they're inside. And then you see the image of the two boys. So she was on both of their sides. It's not like they're controlling the game. It's like they're controlling just her.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
I guarantee.
Also,
but that's why it helps the song.
We're not really discussing the song at all.
I really liked the song.
It's great.
The song was great, but it didn't have anything special about it.
I disagree. I thought it was awesome. I really liked it. It's a mostly acoustic song with but I like that it has the very barest of words, which gives you some sense of theming. It's very easy to listen to. I'm sure I'd put it on the background of something. It's got some good sort of build, and it has the benefit of not having lyrics, which means it's not slavish to the, A, B, bridge, A, B format that's so common in rock songs. I really enjoyed it.
It creates an atmosphere right away with the song. Like, I just kept imagining, floating on clouds with it.
Maybe I shouldn't have listened to it first watching the video, because that definitely impressed upon me.
Well, also, I've seen the music video twice now, and your whole description surprised every element of it for me. And I guarantee everyone listening at home has an idea of what they think happens in the music video, and they're almost right. I think you should all watch it for yourself and recognize how Pedro's interpreting things.
I have a very special... I saw it many times. The more and more I watched it, the more I liked it. Oh, no. But then the more the song became tied to it. But that's how it is.
Sure.
I liked the song too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
It was good. I thought it was my first time listening to Air, and I thought
French band.
Well, I mean, every day when it's quiet, you listen to Air.
Oh, she got you there, son.
No, I listened to the wind. To the wind of my soul.
Oh man.
I think that I think it did have kind of an ABAB structure.
I guess a little bit.
But there was enough variety that it was hidden a little bit. So and just build well, easy listening. Don't have to really think about it.
I agree.
You ready to henge?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, Pedro, get to judge the song.
The song? The song's a 3.5.
Okay.
Definitely. I can't hear it now without thinking of the video.
He really liked the music video.
It was so awesome.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, but it was amazing. Okay.
I'll give it a 4. I like this song. I'll seek out more Air.
That's probably good for your lungs.
Haha, nailed it.
Nailed it.
All of you, shut up.
That's a 3.7 from me.
Oh, you stole my number, and since I like it, I think I'm going to go for a 3.8.
Not to repeat numbers. That's not a
Nope.
roll.
But it's a perfect average right now. It's a 3.75 right now.
3.5.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
I liked it. It was light. It was fun. It's good stuff. Now let's move on to the song Sweetness by Yes. And this is curious because this is our first time where we reviewed an album by Yes a few episodes back, and now we're listening to a song not from that album. And Pedro.
Wait a minute. What episode would this have been on?
This episode would have been on number 6.
Which is not.
Oh, okay. Because the album was
Number 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
This would have been Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On.
Wah, 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 wah. Sorry,
Yeah.
has to be done whenever that phrase is said.
No, that is definitely correct.
Which Pedro did review. Looking back at that.
Sweetness by Yes, not by What was the other one that kept popping up?
Jimmy World.
Jimmy World. There we go. That one. Sure, we'll get to that eventually.
It's a great song.
This song was more of a song, like an actual song.
What?
The A-B bridge.
Oh.
Like,
A more traditionally structured song.
Yes. Released by Yes in 1969. Not very well received when
Really?
it was put out. Yeah. It was one of 2 songs for them that they released as singles, in the States at least, and it didn't chart, which is kind of weird. But I liked this song, actually. I thought it was really sweet to listen to.
God damn it, Pedro.
I didn't mean sweet. Okay, grab. Long day. It was very mellow. Is that it?
No, it was easier. I feel it's easier to listen to than the Yes album we did listen to.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta go back and check
thought
that one out.
I thought this song was better than every single song on that album.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I didn't dislike that album. I looked back and we all gave it a 3.
This was off the debut album.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the self-entitled Yes album.
Is the Yes album one of our?
I think it is. We have a couple more Yes coming up, and I can check as you keep talking.
We'll get there. Eventually.
Yeah, I actually liked it. The thing that stood out to me is they do a really cool thing with the rhythms in the second half of the song, where they've got some like triplets against duplets going on, so everything feels like just a little off kilter in kind of a cool way that I really enjoyed.
The Yes album is on the list as well as another Yes album called Close to the Edge. So sometime in the next 20 years.
We'll get to know these guys pretty well.
We will.
But yeah, I did enjoy the song very much. It reminded me, I don't know why, but this song reminds me of Ordinary World by Duran Duran. What I kept thinking, because I always feel happy when I listen to that song, I suppose, and it evoked the same feelings of just like, alright, things are good. Things are going to be okay. Which are kind of what the lyrics say, kind of not. It's a guy talking about how awesome this woman makes his life. She brings sunshine to a rainy afternoon. She puts the sweetness in and stirs it with a spoon. All this good stuff. And then every once in a while, when she's gone, I don't feel that way at all. It's kind of sad. And a little creepy at the end. I know she'll never ever go. Oh, how I need her so. Stuff like that. But I still found it sweet. I actually... how do I explain this? I can listen to the music more without knowing what the lyrics are than vice versa. Does that make sense? I think I've admitted many times that that's how I only listen to music.
Well, I guess there are certain songs where the lyrics are so strong on their own they can kind of just read as poetry. You don't need notes
last
around them.
the famous Blue Raincoat.
Yeah,
that one. I think the words definitely had or played a very
important.
Not necessarily vital, but it really did something, added something to this.
Absolutely.
Here, I can separate or not abstract away from the words just fine, and it's just a sweet God. Insert your own synonym for sweet here. Song.
It's a nice song.
Nice. It's a very nice song.
I thought it was strong because with the album we listened to, Fragile, which was my first exposure to Yes, they were not as focused on lyrics. They would have a couple songs that really kind of used them. Those songs I liked the most. They always had a very nice sound around them, but never really that kind of gripped me. Like this song I thought was very captivating for its entire almost 4 or 5 minute length.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I enjoyed it. It's a very good song.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you kept saying it, but it kind of does encapsulate the word sweetness.
It does.
Yeah.
It's well titled.
Yeah.
Very, very much so.
All right, Pedro, how many hinges do you give it?
This song I give a 4.25.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll give it a 4.
I'll give it a 3.9.
I was going to do 3.4. I like it, but I don't love it. But I like it, but I don't love it. But I like it. But I don't love it.
Fair enough.
4 hinges.
All right, Austin, your favorite number.
You bet. And that is going to wrap up our quick and dirty bonus episode. We only have one bonus episode left, and then Pedro's all caught up to the numbers that we've done so far. So next bonus episode, we're going to do actually 3 songs. So next Monday, your homework until then, is Allons à Lafayette by Joe and Cleoma Flacon.
Austin, please. Allons à Lafayette.
I got Joe right, though, right?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's
I was
Joe.
too busy crying over the Allons.
Maybe it's...
Allons à
Gosh, it was really...
Lafayette.
Aw, come on, why?
And then the second song is It's Like That by Run DMC.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we're going to wrap it all up with Tomorrow Never Knows from the Beatles.
That's a hell of a 3 songs.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's going to be a real
So
word,
get
yeah.
excited for
I am excited.
next Monday. And then, of course, on Thursday, our typical episode will come out where we're going to be reviewing Black Swan, Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, Across the Nightingale Floor, Membrillo,
Membrio.
Whatever, My People, and Gotham.
Yay.
Quite the lineup. Thank you all so much for listening. Please email us at theimmortalspodcast@gmail.com. Please leave an iTunes review if you want to have Pedro give you a 15-second compliment. And you can follow us on Twitter and tweet at us at theimmortalspod. Thank you all for listening.
Thanks, everyone.
Yay,
Bye.
bye.
I love you, but I don't like you. But I love you.
Wait, what?
What?
But I don't. But I love you.
She brings the sunshine to a rainy afternoon. She puts the sweetness in, stirs it with a spoon. She watches for my moods, never brings me down. She puts the sweetness in.